You're the one who got on his high horse.
Hey, don't make fun of my horse's stilts, right?
Why is it?
Hello and welcome to Good Enough. I'm your host Sam, joined as always by Matt.
Hello.
Robbie.
Yo.
Guys, I'm on my third cup of coffee. I might be dying.
You're on your third cup of coffee since we got here. We've been here for like 7 minutes.
What happened was I set the coffee pot to go off at the wrong time last night, and Sheila didn't get any coffee before she left and left me the entire pot, and I'm not going to waste my peats. Not about to waste my peats.
All right. If this means we have to take an extra long break, though, I'm going to be upset.
Because I'll be, in the restroom for half an hour.
That good enough humor our listeners have come to expect.
Toilet humor.
Toilet.
Pooping. How is everyone this week?
Good.
I'm dying because of coffee. Robbie, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
I didn't ask you yet.
Oh.
Matt, how are...
hair. It's got like a tiny.
Let's definitely go into detail about Matt's hair right now. Okay?
I mean, does it not look like the Pet Detective? Like a tiny version of the Pet Detective?
I mean, kind of. Yeah, I see it. Matt.
A tiny version? Like, he has little hair?
Yeah, what does that even mean? Is the pet detective tiny, or is his hair tiny?
I think,
or is his head
big?
No,
That's
Matt,
what I'm saying. A tiny version. Would it be he's tiny, or would it be just his hair is tiny?
Matt's tiny. Matt's a tiny version.
Just the hair is tiny. That's what I'm picturing. Like the full outline of everything, but it's like shrunk smaller to the top of his head. So his
head's like bald. With like a little bit of hair right in the middle?
On the top. Not like so it looks tiny, but...
Matt, what's with your tiny hair? Why do you have tiny hair? What if it was the tiny hair like a little tuft, but like not right in the middle, off to the side? Like on the side of the head?
How would you describe that at the barber?
Give me the milk dud.
I want a 0
the milk
on 95%. And on the 5%, I want it skewed to the right. I want Pet Detective.
But like, I want Pet Detective, but like tiny.
What you have left, make a Pet Detective.
Good. That was good.
It's good enough. That's the name of this show that we are currently recording. Guys, have you seen that Twitter bot that says put it on Switch?
No.
It's, how everyone's always like, oh, put it on, I want that game to come to Switch. And someone made a bot and it was like, it's requesting to put every single video game on Switch. It's just like listing them all. What do you want to see on Switch? Nintendo Switch?
The Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, not the Sony one.
Oh.
I
thought you were talking about light switches.
Oh.
Like put my oven on the switch, so I just flip the switch and my oven is at 400 degrees.
Well, no, hang on. No, you could have a dimmer. Like you turn it on
That makes no sense.
But the dimmer is used to change the temperature.
Matt, that makes no sense. 400 or nothing. That's when I cook everything.
400?
If it's going in my oven, it's at 400 degrees.
Your oven has like 2 settings, off or 400 degrees.
So you don't change the temperature. You just change the amount of time that you cook things.
Yeah.
What if you need...
I have to like.
How do you?
I have to stay on alert.
So
like
what if
as
it
soon as
says
it goes in, I have to be ready to pull it out.
So what do you do if like the box says cook it at 350 for 20 minutes? How do you upscale?
I mean, I don't have to upscale. I fucking go downscale that fucking.
I don't. But how do you figure out the time?
That's why I said I have to be ready. I just keep looking. Just get blasted with hot air every time.
You just let the heat out.
Close the oven door.
You let the heat out every time you do that.
Your oven door is opaque, like you can't see through it.
Just because all of the soot from all the shit I've burnt.
Do you have tinted windows on your oven?
Obviously, why am I going to get rims without tinted windows?
I'm imagining Robbie taking his oven to a car.
Can I get the darkest tint you have,
To,
please?
Sir, maybe on the outside, but if we put it on the inside, the plastic is just gonna melt. Hey, I need double tint, baby. Give me that limo, that presidential tint.
In your oven?
If there's something in my oven, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
So if you forget something, oh man,
That's why I said this fucking thing is a fucking.
your house is
horror
gonna
show.
burn down.
What's everyone been playing this last week?
I've been playing.
Whoa, we start talking about video games and we run out of things to say.
I downloaded XCOM 2. It's the free game of the month for PlayStation. I don't like that kind of game. Well, I didn't think I did. The tactical is it tactical strategy? Is that what you would call it?
Definitely.
It just doesn't like I've watched you play them before. It just doesn't look fun to me. I started playing it and I like it. I guess. I like it. It's fun.
It's
hard.
It's very difficult.
Really,
XCOM 2 is
like the first, like the second mission.
it's punishing.
Oh yeah,
Like if you make a bad decision, you're gonna pay for it.
yeah. Like I moved someone forward to. So it's a tactical strategy game. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
All right,
you go.
so far so
Great
good.
elaboration.
Good
on that.
old.
I moved somebody forward to shoot an alien and shot them and killed them, but I left them out in the open,
Oh yeah, you cannot.
and then they died.
It's you got to use that Overwatch, man.
Yeah,
Use that Overwatch.
I know. Well, I was still learning at that point. I was telling Robbie last night. I got like legit sad about my people dying.
What's like bad is if you like name them after your friends and stuff.
Oh my god, I did not even think about that.
I've lost like 5 or 6 Robbies and Matts at this point. Like it's bonkers.
I had one that I had promoted like 3 times.
Oh,
And I had her from the very beginning. It was like my 6th mission. And she got, this was the worst way that she died. She got taken over by an alien, mind control. She killed 2 of my people. So I had to kill her myself.
couldn't get to that sectoid.
I couldn't get to him. So she came right up on me. So when I got to my turn, I had to shoot her in the head.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's like I killed my own person. It was devastating.
Those decisions that need to be made.
Yeah,
man.
dude. Like
Warfare, baby. Like just like the general says.
And the worst is when you get like when
sometimes you have to shoot you shoot a.
Well, I was thinking
An ally
he
in the
said
head.
it's warfare, baby.
That's what your general says. It's warfare, baby.
Hey, real quick, going back to like naming characters after friends and stuff. Did you guys played the Last of Us multiplayer, right?
I did not.
No, Matt,
I'm sorry, say that
the
again.
Last of Us multiplayer.
I didn't.
There's an option in there that links the multiplayer links it to your Facebook account and uses your friends and family's names as the survivors you're helping to get enough food and supplies for in the multiplayer. Dude, you don't know how depressing it is, like having your mom come up dead from like starvation, or
Oh my god.
like Weston was killed in so many raider attacks. My sister, like I was like, I don't like this option. Like,
No.
That's why I
have
have not named any of my people. I don't want to do, especially because like, what if I had to kill someone I know?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
It's like I said, I've lost like 5, 6 Robbies and Matts, and Seths and Rays and all of them. It's like,
But I didn't think I would enjoy it. That game it didn't look fun to me. Like you're literally just it looks like a board game, which I love board games, but when I'm playing a video game, I don't want to play a board game. But I don't know what it
I think
is.
that's why I like those games, because they scratch that board game type like
But I don't know what it is. Like I
like
was
tactical like
it's punishing, and it sucks when you lose a character and stuff. But like the feeling of a well executed mission
Yes.
is so satisfying.
Yeah, one of the last missions I went through, the way I set it up, I was able to get in and get out. Like I was helping people escape. I didn't take any damage.
It's
like
so
I
satisfying,
killed every
right?
single alien. And then like the last 5 turns were just me moving. I didn't even have to worry about aliens because
Yeah.
they were all gone. Like it got like I did all my turns, and then it said alien turn, and then back to me. I was like, oh yes.
It's good when You should try Mario and Rabbids.
I would probably like it.
And it's on sale right now. But I love that game because it's not as punishing as XCOM, but it's no less tactical. Like you have to, position your dudes just right, and the movement options are much more like robust. You can jump off of your allies to launch you really far.
Oh, that's cool.
And then keep moving after that. So, and there's like the Overwatch option and stuff. It's just as tactical as XCOM, but not as punishing.
And it's Mario.
Are you excited about the Donkey Kong? Are you going to play that at all?
I am. I plan on it. I find that I rarely play DLC for like any video games. But I'm going to get Donkey Kong for...
Is that like a lot what you're getting with that DLC?
Yeah, it's like
at E3 they sure played it up like it was.
they
They played it up like it was a new game.
Yeah, it seems like it's like a whole new campaign. Obviously not as long as the original, but yeah, it's like a whole new campaign. So I mean, I'll get it because I love that game. It's fantastic.
One thing I really like about XCOM is there's like your home base, your ship that you can basically design. Like you can tear out the alien stuff and design your own ship, and I really like that. Like I'm designing my own home base.
Deciding what to build in those spaces absolutely cripples me with this decision. It's like
how do you play these games? These games are like the opposite of things that you can do.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, tiny hair, Matt.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. Absolutely not.
Like you're horrible at making decisions, and it's a totally decision-based game.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's like the satisfaction that comes along with successfully completing a mission that does it for me. It's
yeah. I get a lot of that base building out of Fallout Shelter.
Oh yeah,
it reminds me. It
does look similar.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Like as XCOM. It's imagine XCOM's base building as its own game, and that's Fallout Shelter.
And it's so much fun. Oh my god, I get crippled with indecision. Like where do I build this? Where do I put my because I try to set up wings. Like this is where I generate all my power. This is where I generate my water. This is like my food. This is the training areas and the schools, and like especially now with all the different options you have and things you can do. That thing, it's a little overwhelming. Which is awesome.
Why was Carhartt Castle not designed better then?
That's why it burned down.
Yeah, why was the sewer at the top?
Did Carhartt Castle burn down? Is that
No, we got evicted.
Is that canon in this?
No, I think we just got evicted, didn't we?
I thought it was destroyed though.
Wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it probably should have.
You know what? Let's say it was destroyed in an earthquake, and because I put like the water facility between.
What happened?
You put the water facility and the electric facility in the same spot.
Yeah.
What happened to the zoo?
The water flooded it, right? Did it?
So all the animals died?
I mean, look, guys, I'm used to building shit underground where structural integrity is like, it's like not something you have to worry about.
That's true. Good point. Man, we shouldn't have let you design Carhartt Castle. No wonder it burned down or whatever the fuck we're deciding.
Or we should have just spent that extra billion or so to go underground.
I feel like you still need structural integrity underground.
I mean, yeah, but not like I could definitely put a zoo like under a water plant and not necessarily
water
fear that. And then like I should have used waterproofing in that bit. Like that was just an entire floor filled with water. Like that's it. Like
so you had
it was like an aquarium. One entire floor was an aquarium.
It was built like an office space, but
and then you filled it with water.
I just put water there.
There were cubicles and shit.
I just put water there.
Why?
Hey,
was it the water for the whole building?
Because we had runoff, bro.
Okay.
What are we gonna waste water? We were in a drought at the time.
That's a good point.
What are some of the hardest decisions you've had to make in games? Like, what are some games that have crippled you with indecision? Have you guys? So recently, Frostpunk came out. Have you guys heard of Frostpunk?
No.
It's like a strategy game from the same people who made this War of Mine.
Okay.
It's a good game.
And you play like a group of people who are surviving like a new ice age in London, and you have to like you have to boot up their generator and gather resources to run the generator. It's all based around this mechanic of heat, and your survivors need heat to your people need heat to survive, and but like it's just like this terrible apocalyptic ice tundra wasteland. And every decision you make in that game is terrible. Like, one of the early decisions you have to make, there's this book of laws that you can enact new laws for your city. And one of the very first ones that you have to consider is child labor. Like, if you enact child labor, you're going to be more productive, but you're
enacting child
labor. So, like, that game, I played it for half an hour, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, it's just like you feel like a complete garbage person. I
but you have to put yourself in the mindset of surviving.
That's the thing, exactly. And like, there are no easy decisions in that situation.
Yeah.
I enacted child labor, and then like 5 minutes later, like a child got injured on the job, and I was like, "Oh fuck,
you monster!"
No.
I know.
Yeah. Standing up to Ramsay Bolton in the Game of Thrones Telltale game. Oh, I got a young king stabbed in the throat.
Uh-oh.
It was sad. I legit felt angry. And I went, I started the game over. Actually.
Did you?
Yeah, because
I've done that a couple
I felt
times.
I was fucking murking this kid's story, man. Like, I was, like, this kid was going to be the new,
when Ramsey stabbed him, were you like, that's warfare, baby?
No, I was devastated because his brother had just been killed, his father had just been killed.
Oh, was it Jon Snow?
No, it was. They don't follow a family. They follow some. I forgot the name of the family they follow.
It's like Forrest or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, that was a tough pill to swallow, and especially when I realized. I mean, it was less. It was less tough when I realized, like, oh, he dies no matter what. Like, he can't make it out of here alive.
Mm-hmm.
That let me move on, but I didn't feel any better about, like, that first time, man. Fuck, I was legit surprised and devastated.
That's why I can't do those kind of games. Like, I've tried to play the Telltale. I tried to play. What was the horror game that came out a few years ago? Until Dawn. I played it for like an hour, and a character that I really liked fell off a mountain and died. And there was nothing I could do to stop it. Like, I tried like 3 times. And I can't do this anymore. See, I can't do those kind of games.
I'd like to play Until Dawn because you can save all or none.
Yeah. There's a way to get to the end with everyone alive, and there's a way to get to the end with everyone dead.
Yeah.
And the thing that crippled me, and I'm not crippled by decisions and stuff like that, but at the end of each like big decision, butterflies will come up, and when that happens, that means that you just did something that's going to affect something drastically down the line. And every time that happened, I'm just like, oh. Or they'll show you like the tree of all the decisions that you've made, and it would open up, and there's like just hundreds of decisions that you can. It was overwhelming. I really want to go back and play it because I've heard that it's a lot of fun, and I love that horror genre and that kind of stuff.
You remember the decision at the end of Grand Theft Auto 4?
Mm-hmm.
That one?
No,
I
didn't play it.
Oh, you didn't play 4?
I didn't play 4.
That was super easy for me to make. I killed Michael.
Absolutely.
No,
4.
No, then I don't remember.
You remember? Did you play 4?
Yeah.
With
Nico.
So at the end, you have to choose between your cousin. Is it your cousin? Anyways,
Yeah.
He gets a new love interest, and you have to choose between her or your cousin. And like it's in classic GTA fashion. You have to drive to the person that you choose to save. So the whole time you're driving there, you're like, "Ooh, is this correct?"
You're making a conscious decision to drive somewhere.
And it's surprisingly difficult. Grand Theft Auto 4, and I know it received accolades for its story, but like I feel like not enough people talk about how good of a story it was. Mm-hmm. And it's incredibly relevant now because it's about an immigrant trying to make his way in America, and it's like fucking bonkers how relevant. I'm only just now thinking of that. I don't want to think about it anymore. Yeah, GTA 4 had one of those tough decisions.
Yeah, I was going to say, though, 5 was not a decision for me. It was...
5 was I had an easier time with 5.
What was the decision in 5?
Kill Trevor, Michael, or save both of them.
Oh, yeah.
I killed Michael.
Yeah, Michael's a piece of shit
Yeah,
human.
he's
Yeah,
garbage.
he is.
What else?
Any other?
I'm playing a bunch of Switch games, like legitimately four at the same time.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Skyrim because
Oh,
obviously.
Robbie.
Hey,
Robbie.
you know what? Don't judge me because that game's awesome. I'm sorry. Everywhere I play it, I have fun with it. I'm playing a game called Plague Road, which is probably the most confusing game I've ever played, just because it doesn't tell you how to do anything, and you can't do a lot as it is, but it's okay. Playing a game called Bleed 2, which is like a platforming shooter, like twin stick shooter, which is pretty fun, but fucking hard, man. Like, I haven't passed the level with like a D rating, like anything better than a D. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I feel like I'm doing all right. Why do I fucking suck?
That's the kind of shit that drives me bonkers in like the Devil May Cry games and some of the Platinum games like Bayonetta and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing like sick flashy combos. Oh yeah, I'm so cool. And it's like,
C
you got a
minus.
C.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like, what the fuck?
Come on. I was trying my ass off there.
Oh, and I got Golf Story.
Oh, Golf Story's so good.
wanna
Golf
get
Story
that
has
one.
one of the the sense of humor in that game is so fucking good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like what they do with the bubbles and like how they present it and stuff. It really somehow delivers comedy. Like
Yeah, it could like the speech bubbles will sometimes like tip over because if the person's like sad or something. But like, how far into Golf Story are you?
I've just
still in the
started training. Yeah, I just
in the
started
first course still.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect wedding of like a 16-bit RPGs and just like a golf game. It's got like the three click golf swing of like the Hot Shots golf games.
Yeah.
But it's got like RPG elements where you level up and you increase your stats as you level up. You can buy new equipment, equip new clubs. Golf Story is so
fun.
good. It's so good. If you haven't played it, please give it a shot.
I'll have to download it. I want more games on my Switch because I feel like I'm not playing it as much. And I 100%ed Donkey Kong. That last level, I almost threw my Switch in the garbage.
That was my reasoning for getting a bunch of games, and they had a pretty good sell. I was able to get a bunch that were like $20. I think I got like 5. So I've been playing the Switch a lot more. Also, Fallout Shelter.
I haven't downloaded Fallout Shelter yet, but I definitely want to pick it up because I remember I played the crap out of it on the phone.
There's so much more you could do now. Do you like go out with them into the wasteland? And,
Really?
That's cool.
And do like turn-based fighting now?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Switch, like we talked about this in the last episode, but Switch is doing a really good job of bringing other people in that aren't just attracted to Mario and
The third party stuff.
This is gonna be like my like indie game player because I don't know. I feel like indie games are perfect for it, and
They just announced that Inside and Limbo are coming to it soon.
Yeah, and like
Nice.
I hardly ever play those types of games on my PS4 for whatever
I
reason.
play those all the time on my PS4.
I don't know why, but I don't. And on the Switch, I've been playing that like nonstop. Like I haven't been on my PlayStation since we got back from E3.
Wow.
Except for last night and the few nights we've played.
Another
Aside
game
from that
we've been playing, Robbie and I have been playing Trials Fusion. It is like one of the most angering games I've ever played. But it's fun.
I don't get like fuck this. I mean, I definitely say fuck this
Yeah,
game
you did
all the
last
time.
night.
But I don't quit.
No.
Like, I don't want to quit. Like I'm
last
just
night
like
we were
I'll
playing,
just keep going. Like
so when you're playing, like we were playing the two of us, you can set up like a what do you call that? Like a bunch of different races.
playlist.
Yeah, like a playlist to play back to back. You pick 8 races, and I told Robbie pick numbers between like the numbers that they had, and he picked them. He picked 3 extreme levels, so there's easy, medium, hard, and extreme. We got to the extreme level, and you can reset every time you crash. I think Robbie never got past the first obstacle.
Oh my god!
It took me. I think it took us 10 minutes for me to finish, and Robbie never got past the first obstacle.
Past one. I never got first past the one.
But it like, I think I reset my guy like 140 times.
Yeah, I was right behind him.
The whole time I was just like, I'm not gonna give up on this. I'm just gonna, and it's just like the same thing over and over again until you finally that one time.
Yeah, get
where
it.
you get it and
You're
you
like,
go
"That's
over.
right."
It's satisfying in the way that like finishing an XCOM mission is satisfying.
That's what we were talking about. Like,
Finally,
like we beat this extreme level, and I was like, oh, that felt really good. And then we went to a medium level, where it's just like you're just like going over hills, and it was like, well, that wasn't.
that was easy.
That wasn't fun at all.
I told Matt, like in one of those medium ones,
That
like
wasn't fun video games.
in one of those medium ones, like I did it perfect, like didn't crash at all. And I was like, I think I had more fun on that one I didn't finish
Like,
than I did in this one I finished first. Like,
It's funny.
Because I loved every time like an extreme level started, you could always tell. Like the last extreme level we had, you literally start off in front of a wall.
yeah,
Oh,
Like you start and there's a wall, a straight up and down wall right in front of you.
it's like,
And
oh, okay.
Robbie and I were just like, oh, all right.
And then after that, you had to jump on a fucking platform and like go across a pool without. Oh,
You have to,
that was
you have
tough.
to like bunny hop on one wheel across platforms, but just like it's maddening. But I can't. I couldn't stop. Like I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna because we couldn't stop. One of us had to finish it.
would you say it's John maddening? All right, well, let's take a break.
That's probably best.
When we come back,
Hang on, but you need to play this with us because I think it would be hilarious. I want you to play it.
I've got it downloaded.
We need the 3 of us need to play together
Okay.
and record it and show everyone.
Perfect. All right, let's do it. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, more talking into microphones. Hi, welcome back to Good Enough. Robbie, Matt, how was your break? How was everyone's break?
It was all right. Me and my family went to the Grand Canyon. It was pretty good.
I was in Cabo for 2 weeks.
Wow.
I wrote this 2-page essay if you want me to read it.
On your
on your trip?
to the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Is that what the picture of the Grand Canyon drawn in crayon is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see. It says, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Weren't you letting
I
him
really
read
wish
it?
my parents would stop fighting on these trips. All right, Matt, you read the next slide?
We'll go line by line.
Don't worry. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that. I see you fucking seizing up right now.
And it says, "Oh, my bruises, my bruises are healing.
My bruises.
God.
My bruises.
My bruises. They do not heal."
So is this
The
like
internal
is
ones
this a
last
poem?
longer.
Is this a poem or an essay?
I don't know. I think we should be more concerned with the fact that Robbie is being abused by his
The
parents.
content.
Yeah, and he's a 30-year-old man. That's what's more concerning.
You gotta stand to your parents, bro.
When does it stop being abuse and turn to assault?
No, I don't want to talk about that subject.
Well, I know. I mean, like because your parents.
Oh, Matt.
You guys brought this up. Don't put this on me.
You're fucking diving way too deep in a part where you don't need to at all.
It started as a goofy joke.
Yeah, now we have to fucking have a PSA about
I love
child
abuse humor. It's hilarious.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
see what you
is.
sound like now?
It
Idiot.
is. I mean, if you say it like that, anything's gonna sound bad.
Yeah.
What?
You'd be like, "Oh yeah, look at you! I love chocolate chip muffins."
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
See?
Yeah, because those are the same thing.
Well, that's
Shut up.
kind
You
of
have
the
tiny
point.
hair. You have tiny pet detective hair. Okay?
You could drink your coffee.
I can't. We got to wrap this up. We gotta go quick.
We gotta wrap this
We
up.
had to move our studio into the
We have
bathroom.
so what you're saying is we have to make time move faster.
Yeah, is that not difficult?
All right. Well, what?
Is that difficult?
I was gonna say
I'm losing my vocabulary as we
it's as difficult as that sentence was for you.
Oh, that's fucking difficult. Guys, we have news.
Yeah.
We have
So there's
potential,
some bad news.
but
we-
I mean, we
yeah.
have potential good news
Yeah.
after
Yeah,
that,
there's a
right?
silver lining for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good enough. We're looking to expand our. Is empire a strong word?
Depends how you see empires.
Hey, all empires started somewhere.
Yeah,
True.
All empires started as podcast.
Yep.
Oh yeah. The Roman Empire.
Oh, like the longest running podcast.
The first.
It was a pigeon cast.
Someone got a carrier pigeon and said, "Huh, welcome to Good Enough."
Transcribed all kinds of little fucking scrolls. Like a bunch of pigeons. It was just like, here we go.
I'm your host, the first Caesar.
The first Caesar. Yeah, because he wouldn't use his name. He would just use his title.
It's me.
Oh, wait, that was his name. The
Yeah.
first Caesar.
God. Whoa.
My heart.
Yeah, we saw. We saw. We saw
It's
the.
currently beating out of your chest.
Oh, you could see it beating. Also, I'm sitting at this table without a shirt on. So
Yeah,
Or skin.
yeah. He's.
I took my
still
skin
hanging up.
I'm hanging my birthday suit out to dry.
Yeah.
Gross.
I
Anyway,
sent my birthday suit
back to our
the
good
presses.
news.
Oh yeah.
Well, first the bad news.
Well, first the bad news,
So
yeah.
we made an all cash offer to 21st Century Fox.
we were competing with Disney on this.
Robbie's our CFO.
Mm-hmm.
What was the offer?
I mean, all good enough offers start at 69.
Yeah,
Whether
whether
it be
that's
$69
$69.
Yeah, whether it be
69
69 cents, dollars. I mean, here obviously we had to go big or go home.
It's that sex number. We gotta
Yeah.
We gotta start with 69.
So what was it? So
69 billion all cash.
All
you
cash.
started at that's where you started. You started with billion.
Well, it's 21st Century Fox. Like they're one of the
mean-
biggest, and Comcast had made a huge offer before that.
Okay, so like
Yeah, Sam, you were adamant that we got the creators of Beetleborgs.
I love Beetleborgs. What can I say?
So we made that offer, and since we have not gone public on the stock exchange yet, we didn't have stock options to give. We only had a cash offer
That motherfucking mouse came
Yep.
up and
and offered cash and stock options of 70 billion.
1 billion more than we were offering.
Yeah, I mean, like-
Fox just didn't see the enterprise that we were offering them.
We had 69 billion. We thought that was a solid
Yeah,
offer.
all cash.
And
And
also,
when he
I don't know
sent him
how
the letter-
how you refuse an offer with 69 in the number.
And I
Yeah.
swear, when we were on that conference call and you said 69 billion, I heard a guy say, "Ha, nice."
yeah, there were at least two nices.
I know it was a conference call. We heard in the background, and we were like, "Oh, here, let's recreate it." Okay,
Okay.
Robbie, you be us.
Okay.
'Cause since you're our CFO, our chief financial officer, you were the one negotiating the deal.
Yep.
And Matt and I will be Fox, 21st Century Fox, and we will be discussing our options. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Good enough.
So we've received an offer already from Comcast, and it's a pretty good offer. It's all cash. They're just
Oh,
going to
yeah?
bring us duffel bags worth of cash.
Oh, duffel bags, eh?
Yeah, it's going to be 69. All right, it's going to be $60 billion worth of duffel bags.
Worth in duffel bags?
So it's not. I mean, listen. We're tempted because we're going camping soon, so we need the duffel bag.
We have a huge corporation
All right.
here.
Well, you know what?
But we don't. I mean, we're willing to to take cash. But I mean, we got that trip coming up soon. We need
Yeah.
those duffel bags.
All right. That makes sense.
They offered
But I'm
68
gonna-
billion duffel bags.
So what's your offer?
Our offer here, good enough. 69 billion.
Nice.
No,
Yeah.
Good. Hold on. Shh, quiet.
Did I hear a celebratory high five?
Mute. Put it on mute.
Okay, no, you didn't. You heard that was our acknowledgement of your offer.
Oh,
High five.
that makes sense.
Like here, every time we get an offer, we high five.
So do you have any stock options, or will this just be cash?
Well, hang on. I mean, let's just do 69. I think that's nice. That's good.
How many of these will be duffel bags?
We have that camping trip coming soon.
I mean, any duffel bags that need to be bought will come out of the 69 million cash offer that was put out to the table.
So it wouldn't be 69 at that point.
It wouldn't. Only if you don't need all the duffel bags.
All right, well, can you give us a second? Let's put. Hang on. We're gonna discuss real quick. We're gonna put you on mute real quick.
All right.
So it's the sex number.
It's 69 is a sex number. I know Comcast was offering a lot of money, but they weren't offering the sex number
Can
in
you
money.
imagine like Forbes or like the New York Times writing an article? They're gonna have to write. I mean, everyone's gonna write an article about this.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
gonna be everywhere.
The headline-
It's gonna be all over the internet.
All the headlines everywhere. It's going to say, "Oh, 21st Century Fox bought for 69 billion."
And then it's gonna say "from good enough" with a question mark.
It'll be like everyone's going to be like, "Who's good enough?" But it won't matter because that
the
sex number.
Yeah.
Because that's
Hey
like,
guys, you guys still there?
oh,
Unmute.
yeah, we're still here. How are you?
Did you guys have me on mute? Why did I just hear the tail end of mute?
Bring,
right now?
bring. Oh, sorry. I'm getting we're getting another phone call here in the office.
Oh wait, guys, can I just say, like, I mean, come on, we got to make this happen. Let's just nail this down right now.
Bring.
Can you picture the headlines?
Bring.
Good enough 69's Fox.
Oh,
Can you
we were thinking about that. Hey, do you mind if we conference you in real quick? We're getting a call from possibly another offer.
That seems okay. It's
All right,
like
and-
weird business practice, but
You're on with Good Enough. And
Hi, it's
Fox.
me, Disney.
is this a radio show?
It's me, Disney. How are you? How's Fox going?
Disney.
We're doing pretty good. Disney, we just got a pretty good offer. You ready for this? Okay, so this is Good Enough on the other line.
Oh, good enough. That incredible podcast that I've heard all about. Yeah,
Yep, that's us.
Yeah.
I hear their empire is expanding very quickly.
We're trying to expire.
Ooh, that is a bad business decision. Trying to expire.
We're trying to expire.
You do not want to expire.
So Disney, they just made us an all cash offer. You ready for this? $69 billion.
Oh, I definitely heard a high five right there.
How did we high five? We're not even in the same place.
69.
Yeah. So do you have an offer for us, Disney?
I mean, that 69 is a sex number, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat.
It's gonna be tough to beat because it's so nice.
Yeah.
But you know what? We really want the Fantastic Four in our movies and the X-Men in our movies. So how about 70 billion?
Guys, can I just say, this is typical Disney. They're just going for all these big, well-established properties.
Mm-hmm.
We want it for Beetleborgs and Beetleborgs alone.
You know, I heard. I knew you guys were fans of you. Are constantly talking about Beetleborgs on that podcast.
I mean, if possible, we would love to get Digimon back out there. But I mean, Beetleborgs is the main driver. So
Okay, good enough. So our stockholders, they want this 70 billion. Can you offer us 169 billion?
Oh man, I can offer it. I cannot pay it, but I will. Okay, you know what?
How about
I'm gonna make an executive decision here. Do not tell my podcasting associates.
Okay.
69 billion Beetleborgs. That's it. That's all we want.
So none of you don't want anything else.
No, just Beetleborgs.
me Disney? I can offer stock options and 70 billion.
So would you also like Beetleborgs in this?
Oh no, fuck Beetleborgs.
So would you be willing to part with Beetleborgs as part of this deal?
No, not at all. Fuck Beetleborgs, but it's ours.
I feel like. All right.
We're just gonna sit on that Beetleborg. So what say you, Fox?
I think we're gonna have to go with. I mean, I know 69 is it's a good number.
I mean,
honestly, solid offer. Good enough.
I mean, I feel like it's all cash. Stocks can go up and down. Cash,
True.
the only way it's going to go up and down is when you're tossing it up in the air as it showers down on your naked bodies. Do you guys not do that with your money? I'm sorry. Let's hear it good enough. Know how to use our money.
I'm sorry, but I think we're gonna have to go with Disney on this. I think we're gonna have to take the $70 billion.
hey, good enough.
You know what? I'm just going to send you that $69 billion anyway.
Okay, I mean, feel free, but
Like goodwill, right?
Yeah, sure.
hey, good enough.
Just don't tell my buddy.
Fuck you and fuck Beetleborgs.
Oh,
And scene.
And that is exactly how the phone call went.
it is.
So according to the Washington Post article that came out about 25 minutes ago, that's exactly how it happened.
Yeah. It was a dramatic retelling.
And not according to, because we were there.
Yeah. I was there too.
So yeah. So we missed out on the Fox deal, but we have some
Potential new
exciting
business
news.
deal. Yeah. GameStop is looking for a buyer.
And we're looking to buy her.
Yeah.
We are looking to buyer.
And what kind of offer are we going to give them?
I mean, for GameStop, we're definitely going to start at $69.
So, hey, what?
I saw
noticed
a
our
tweet.
bank account went down like $69 billion. Did you?
Don't worry about that. That's a clerical error.
Can you put
A $69 billion clerical
Can I
error?
ask a
Why did we make Robbie our
serious-
CFO?
Can I ask a serious question? Can you keep like $69 billion in an account?
I mean, that's why we have several offshore accounts.
Like, what's the
But
most
by
you can keep in
offshore,
a bank?
But by offshore, it's just banks near Pismo. So they're just like right
So,
off
like,
the shore.
Like when they're offering like a cash offer, are they just like PayPaling each other $69 billion or $70 billion?
Dude, what do you think the
The
fee on that is?
Oh my god!
Oh god, the PayPal transaction fee. Damn it! I saw a funny tweet. It was like they retweeted that GameStop's looking for a buyer, and they retweeted it and it said, "Best I can do is $1.15." Good joke. Good joke.
That's real good.
I wish I had the source on that tweet, but boy, it was a good laugh. But yeah, we're gonna try to buy GameStop.
No, we're gonna buy GameStop,
Yeah, we are. I like that.
and all we're gonna sell out of there is good enough podcasts.
I mean, we have
Like,
We're gonna
but like
stock-
No,
but
this-
packaged in video game cases.
this podcast is free. It's free.
So you're gonna like buy Red Dead Redemption, and it's gonna be good enough. Episode 62.
Yep, you got it, Matt. And that's the only episode you could listen to.
They're all episode 62. I don't even. What is episode 62?
I don't know. Probably something garbage.
I mean, that was definitely within our been keeping it consistent
Yeah.
zone.
That was when we came up with the hashtag.
Oh,
there it is.
Hashtag comedy podcast about pop culture and movies, and we are the only one.
Yeah,
Yep.
we talked about That was actually a pretty solid episode.
Black Panther. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we get GameStop because it's an inevitability at this point.
Yeah.
Business plan. What are we doing?
All right.
Obviously, GameStop might be struggling because they are looking for a buyer.
Yep, that's probably why they're struggling, because they're looking for buyers and not selling games. So what I say we do is sell games.
Oh, okay.
And every game we buy, we'll buy it at above asking price. So if they bought it for $65, well, $65. What do games go for?
Yeah, about 65.
Yeah,
We'll buy them,
including tax.
We'll buy them for every game will be bought at $69, no matter what it is.
There it is.
That's that sex
So if you
number.
bought,
I say
if you
also-
have Beetleborg,
Beetleborgs?
if you have Beetleborgs,
Toys, you mean?
I don't know.
Because as everyone knows,
I don't-
Beetleborgs was never able to make it to video games.
I don't know what Beetleborgs are.
Oh my god.
There's certainly no Beetleborgs video games that I can think of.
Okay, well, never mind. Never mind.
Maybe we need to expand the options of what they sell in stores. I mean, why stop at video games?
Yeah, produce,
Yeah.
Yeah. We can sell GameStop branded bananas,
Yep.
home decor,
GameStop branded
bananas,
banana picture.
Banana pillows.
automobile supplies.
I want to be a blanket. I want to be printed on a blanket and sold.
But like not like a rectangular blanket. Like it's the shape of your body.
Shape of me.
Oh god.
Like just like a cutout of you.
It's like a hug.
but a blanket.
Yeah. It's like a yeah. Like,
you're going like,
imagine how? Can you imagine how ineffective like the leg and arms part of the blanket would be?
Imagine you have to sleep like in just what do you call this position? What do you call this position? Like legs and arms sort of spread, but out to the side. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you can't. How do you sleep like that? Like perfectly still. You have to not move the entire time.
Otherwise, the blanket just slides off. It's just always sliding off your legs. That's what I picture, like the flaps set on the legs.
Imagine you have to
it has like holes for the legs to go
I was
inside
gonna
of your
say,
holes.
Make it a sleeping bag.
inside of your legs.
I don't want my blanket to have any holes.
Imagine like a sleeping bag, but in the shape of like a person, and that
so you just,
person
like,
is
you,
Robbie.
like, you step into it.
Yeah, and then it's like you're wearing Robbie skin.
It's like a Snuggie, but it's a full body Snuggie.
Include like it's got leg sleeves.
Leg sleeves.
And arm sleeves.
Yeah,
What are they called? What are leg sleeves called?
Pants?
I mean, yeah, but a shirt isn't called.
I'm gonna
Is it called
Google.
what?
I'm gonna
Arm
Google
sleeves?
leg sleeves.
That's true.
Just
Unless long sleeve shirts are called long arm sleeves, and I've just been calling them long sleeve shirts this whole time.
on Amazon, you can get a pair of compression leg sleeves. So
that just means that they're tight.
here, Walmart.com. I'm giving them a click for leg sleeves. Oh, they're just sort of like compression
Yeah.
things. Like
Oh yeah.
they're separate. They're not one unit.
That doesn't answer the question, though.
What?
What is a leg sleeve called?
Like, why are pants like, okay, so a shirt has a sleeve, which is for your arm.
Yeah.
Why don't pants have
Sleeves.
for your legs? Like, what? Why is a pants?
I think they're just called legs, right? Just like pant legs.
Oh, I guess pant
Yeah.
legs. But like, what?
Why are they not called shirt arms?
Whoa.
Asking the big question.
You know what, guys? I don't think we have time to buy GameStop right now. We need to go. We need to go to the lab with this one.
Okay, get our good enough.
And as everyone knows, our lab is a shield-style helicarrier that just flies above.
It's just constantly hovering above.
Okay, you're the CFO. How do we make money? We're a free pod. How do we have all this money?
Matthew,
How did we have $69 billion to offer?
That's why.
And we have $69 billion to offer while owning a helicarrier? That had to have been a few billion, right?
That's why you hired me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you my secret so you could just fire me and then do my job.
Because you know what, his salary is $69 billion. I think that might be a correlation. We might have figured out how he makes his money. But then he pours it into the podcast.
Yeah, like almost everything. To the point.
Is that why you're homeless?
I mean, I was just going to say, to the point that I'm homeless. I've given this podcast everything. Yes, the buildings I've had constructed, aren't
Carhartt Castle.
fundamentally sound, safe to live in, or environmentally like safe. Like that easily took like 4 decades off this earth. Like just the construction and for how long it ran.
How did you get all the permits?
Like what?
Like to put a zoo.
Hey, you need to relax. That's why I built it so high. Once you get high enough,
It's like international air.
Yeah, it's international airspace. Luckily,
You built it like a Fortnite path, like
yep, straight
up
to the
straight
sky.
to the sky. What else do you want to do with GameStop once we own it? Like, what do you like? Do we keep selling like?
I say no. You know what we need to do? Keep the storefronts, like keep them like looking the same way. But when people walk in, they're just thrown into like a Clockwork style orange chair, and they're just subjugated to just good enough. And by the time they leave, they are fans for life.
You know what? I like that. We're trying to grow our audience.
Yeah.
Not a bad plan.
I'm just saying. That's what we should do.
Yeah.
Like, and we definitely
And then like
get more people there.
They have to sign like an NDA when they leave.
Well, by the time they're ready to leave.
No, but we want them to disclose that about good enough.
Well, yeah, no, but they signed an NDA about how they became fans of Good Enough.
Here's everything about Good Enough. Don't ever talk about it.
Do not.
No, so what we do is, so there are literally almost as many GameStops as there are fucking McDonald's now.
It's true.
So we just
Is that
close.
true?
There's a lot of them.
I think there's like 7 in Fresno, at least.
Yeah. Holy shit.
So we close a bunch of them, so people have to come to either like 1 or 2 in each city, and like people will have to come to them.
And we just have our Good Enough historian
Yeah,
just like go through all the.
they walk
lore.
in, and it's just going to be all animatronic people, like, and then like it's going to have like fake ceilings, and we'll have snipers up there with trank darts, and when they walk in,
God.
boom, trank son, and then they wake up in a chair, just being,
So I told you it was a good idea.
being learned about Good Enough.
I told you it would be a good idea to have a historian take down, scribe everything we do.
Yeah, no, it's solid. Maybe we should change the name of GameStop. We could call it Good Enough Presents GameStop.
Yeah, powered by Good Enough.
Yeah, no. So Good Enough Presents GameStop, in parentheses, powered by Good Enough.
In production with good with Good Enough Entertainment.
Yeah.
: 69.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad plan. You know what, guys? Let's get working on this plan. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. I believe we definitely need to pull
I feel like
out
we're
the whiteboard.
telling everyone right now. Someone's gonna make this offer now.
If you're listening to this and you're thinking about buying GameStop, don't.
Yeah, stop.
It's ours.
Just give us like a week from whenever you listen to this.
That's fine. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're procrastinators.
Yeah, we'll get started on it next week.
Yeah.
We're about out of time.
About?
Yeah, I mean, we're about 8 minutes until we're out of time.
No.
But
Let's fill it. Let's fill it, dogs. 8 minutes jam sesh. All right. Scoop, dap, skibbity boop, skip bap diddly dap.
All right, well, thanks for listening to Good Enough this week.
Oh man.
Hey, you're out of milk.
Oh.
You don't have any milk.
God damn it, Chugs.
I gotta go.
I'm still, Robbie, I mean to talk to you, Robbie. You left Chad and Chugs here, and
I didn't leave them.
Did you drink all the coffee?
Oh, he did. He did, Chugs. Chugs needs his.
You're a horrible host.
Chugs needs his afternoon
not-
coffee.
Chugs, I am not hosting you.
All right, I'm taking this sandwich.
He's all.
Fine,
Did you hear him? He said you could say that again.
Don't come into my room.
It's not. It's not your room, and what do you got going on in there?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go investigate that, and we're gonna get started on our plan to buy GameStop.
Yep.
Thank you for listening. Thanks, Robbie and Matt, for joining us.
Of course.
Joining me. I'm one person, not
Yeah.
us. And
Sam is like some fucking alien, like some alien
hive mind.
inhabited Sam's body last night, and he just gave himself up right now. He's like, oh shit,
Oh God, I gotta go.
oh shit, I'm not we.
Thank you very much for listening, and we will talk to you next week. Bye bye.
Later, Gators.